Thank you, Vanessa. What a rendition of such a wonderful song. You can't hear me. Now, can you hear me? Okay, great. The first time that I watched Encanto and I heard Surface Pressure, I thought, this is exactly how I feel. This song is about me. And when Reverend Otto asked if I wanted to do a reflection in this service, I knew immediately that I wanted to do Surface Pressure. But that's not what I said to Reverend Otto. I said, well, I would love to do Surface Pressure, but if you need someone to do something else, I'll do it. And then when Soren asked me if I wanted to sing a solo in this service, I said, I didn't have anything in mind. But if you needed someone to sing a song, or sing a song with someone else, or whatever you needed, just let me know. I could do it. I have always been the good kid, the reliable one, the person that people know they can turn to, the one who makes sure that things get done. I have a high sense of responsibility, and I don't like saying no when people need things, even if it inconveniences me. I'm one of those people who thinks it's easier if I just do it all myself, because then I know it will get done. And I feel really guilty if something doesn't get done, and I could have done it, especially if people are stressed out or inconvenienced about things. I could have done it. No one ever told me, Aisha, it's your job to make sure everything gets done. But people asked me to do things, and I could do them, so I did. And then I saw what happened when those things didn't get done. And somewhere in there, I decided it was my job to make sure that everything that needs to get done gets done. Somehow, it was all up to me. Now, I don't know how many of you are familiar with the Enneagram. It's one of those personality typing things. There are numbers, 1 to 9. I could do a whole service, but it's one of those things that helps you learn about yourself if you want it to. And I am an Enneagram 2. I am a quintessential Enneagram 2, the helper. With all the positives and all the negatives that go with that. On the Enneagram Institute, they say that 2s are friendly and generous, but they can also be sentimental and people-pleasing. And I watched Encanto, and as soon as I heard Surface Pressure, I thought, wow, Luisa is a 2. She is saying all the things that are true about me. She gets asked to do things, and she says yes, but she and other people don't think about herself when she says yes. And what does it mean for her to take on these things? And I've said this to friends about other identities that I hold. Luisa feels like a quintessential eldest daughter. Luisa feels like a daughter of immigrants. Luisa feels like a brown girl trying to live in this world. And every time I say that, the people who share those identities with me say, yes, that's exactly what it feels like. But it turns out that people of different Enneagram types and different genders and different places in the birth order all seem to think that it's obvious that Luisa is one of them. It turns out that a lot of us feel this way. Maybe you're a parent trying to make it through this absolutely impossible time and juggle everything. Maybe you're a kid and it feels really hard and confusing to understand who you're supposed to be in this world and what you're supposed to do. Maybe people at work or at school or in your life are expecting so much from you, and you don't know how to do it all, but you also don't know how to not do it all. Maybe in some or many or all aspects of your life, you feel like you have to be the ship coming up on that iceberg without swerving, or Hercules fighting the three-headed dog, Cerberus. Maybe work or school or family or friends or life is creating that drip, 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 grip, 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 tick, tick, tick of pressure until a light wind blows and down go the dominoes. But wait, if you could shake the crushing weight of expectation, would that free some room up for joy or relaxation or simple pleasure? A few weeks ago, I was really, really overwhelmed. I was done. There was so much going on, and a friend was going to come visit, and that visit got canceled, and it was January in New England, and I was just over it. And recently, when that's been true, I keep doing the things I'm supposed to do because they have to get done. But this time, I decided to go away. I booked an Airbnb in Rockport for one night, 24 hours. And I drove there. I had no expectations. I had no plans. I picked up food on the way, and I sat there and looked out at the ocean. And I watched all of WandaVision on Disney+. And I went to bed without setting an alarm. At home, I wouldn't have done any of these things. Not only would I not have sat down and watched a whole season of TV, I don't watch TV at home because there are things that I need to do. And how can I possibly just sit on the couch and not do them? And if I do watch TV, I'm folding laundry or doing dishes or sending emails somehow. Who am I if I can't carry it all? Well, I think I'm human if I can't carry it all. We're not made to do everything. We are made to be in community with each other, to help share the load, to move back when we need a break and move up when we can do a little bit more to help. We're not worthless when we're not of service, when we're just sitting on the couch, when we don't pick up the things that other people have dropped. It's not our job to do everything. And I'm standing here saying that to you not because I have internalized that myself. I'm trying to remind myself too from the pulpit. It's not my job to do everything. I can ask for help. I can say no. I can just take a break, and people will fill in. That is how community works. So in those moments when you feel that grip of pressure, but you don't want to say anything about it because everyone else is feeling it too, right? You can just take a breath and just say, I think I need to set this down for a moment. And either someone else will pick it up, or it will be there when you come back. It will be okay. You are allowed to have joy and relaxation in your life. You are allowed to not be in charge of everything. It will still be okay.
Don't be upset or mad at